What's up, guys? We are on the back nine here. If you guys did not check it out already, there's a front nine round for you guys to check out. I have already posted it. I'm going to stop burning through these. I'm going to utilize something else. As you can see, I got a couple different balls that I have in my inventory here. So we're going to just switch it up and use one of these other ones. We can, we could do a Karis. We could do one of these. This seems like a good one for this tournament, so why not? And like I mentioned, these pin combos, really exciting. They make the game a lot of fun to play. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this concept. I'm going to do something to the effect of this. Just kind of leave this ball guide short, like you see. Point it towards the hole. We're going to try to get aggressive on this if we can. Very close to one per ring that I've been playing these. So let's just give this a crack, see what it looks like. Another great shot. I think it's going to convert to ultimate, so I'd imagine it goes exactly where the target aimed. And here it's coming right at the hole. Ooh. So as you can see, like I mentioned, notice how it's on this side of the hole. It still got to the hole, even though the ball guide was short of the hole. So make sure you're doing the same kind of concept. Keep the ball guide short, because it is, after the wind plays, it's going to stretch that ball guide out. The ball's going to roll farther than you saw on your screen. So we are going to keep rolling through, guys. We are going to set ourselves up for a big foot shot here. So typically what I'll do, just make sure we get it inside this red line here. So that's all I'm doing, is trying to tee it off, get it inside the red line. So really simple drive. We're going to set ourselves up. Go ahead and put this on. Big foot, 2-7. This wind angle. Let's just see what this looks like. Oh man, I did it again. So I've gotten a little bit lazy with a couple of these shots. Just makes for a little bit more interesting approach. So if you guys can avoid it, don't do the mistake that I'm doing. It's just making this shot too hard. Make sure that you get it inside that distance. I keep thinking that I'm getting inside of the distance, and then I don't. And as a result, you can see it's making this game just a little bit harder than it should be. You can see down here it's saying right at the max line is where we're going to put this target. That's exactly what you see me doing there. Like I mentioned, with all this missing ball guide, it's going to make it very hard to spin this in. So you're going to want to do these with backspin, not how I'm doing it with all this crazy side spin. Just making that shot just a little bit harder than it needs to be. So if you guys can make sure that you keep it in Bigfoot range, you're going to be able to get even much more aggressive than I am. No matter what tournament division you're in, whether it be rookie, tour pro, all the conditions are going to be identical. So everything that you see me doing, you guys are going to have the same. So let's see what we have here. We're going to add on a topspin pin. Why not? As you guys can see, a little bit of extra topspin. Look what it does. It's just all you need to be able to go at this hole. It's just a little bit more topspin. That's exactly what we're going to do. Just kind of aim towards the top of this fairway here. Close to one per ring, just a little bit more. And let's give it a whack, see what happens. Very fun driver setup here with all these shots being able to be holy driver. Just a little bit to the right, but you can see we are all over this thing. I absolutely think that you guys will be able to get hole-in-ones if you guys want on these par fours. So if you guys do land a hole-in-one, feel free to post it on the Ultimate Golf Facebook group and, you know, tag me. I'll try to come see your guys' shots, see how you guys are doing. I look forward to seeing some of the shots that you guys can do on some of these holes. These holes are a lot of fun for us to get very, very aggressive. Again, we'll just keep this ball guide just a little bit short. Keep it in mind, like I mentioned, it's just going to stretch out. So this ball guide is going to stretch out for you guys. So you'll see after we go the rings, even though the ball guide's short, as soon as the wind actually affects it, the ball guide is going to stretch out. So you'll probably see this get to the hole. It'll be close if it doesn't. Yeah, but sure enough, it's right there, just a little bit to the right. So see if you guys can't get these dialed in. And like I mentioned, feel free to tag me in any post where you guys do get, you know, a hole-in-one or do something kind of cool. I want to be able to see what you guys are doing and kind of rejoice some of your guys' accomplishments if you guys have some good ones. So here you can see that's about 10 rings from max. This is down maybe 13 for max or something. That's more or less what we're going to set up for. Play that ball guide pretty tight on the hole. 13 for max, 2.4, something like this. 2.8 rings. 2.08. So let's give it a go, guys. See what happens. Here it comes in. Should break a little. Ooh, ooh. So just over the edge of the cup. So we gave it a good run, just a little bit outside. You guys should be able to grab that one. So hopefully you guys do. This one specifically is one of my favorites. I'm a huge fan of this hole. This one is a lot of fun because you get to really spin it back towards the hole. Here we're going to utilize 2.7. Let's just see if we can't figure out how long this hole is. Like I mentioned, lots of fun on this, being able to suck this back. It's going to bring it in towards the hole. Since the wind angle is pointed just a hair to the right, I'm going to kind of leave my ball guide just a little bit left of the hole. As you can see, this is quite intentional. It's because I know that the right wind is going to help suck it back. And with these, you'll see this is my hive tick mark. We're just going to kind of size this up. This looks like maybe 87%. That's a good slider percentage for you guys. Just pay attention to what I'm doing, and you'll see 5.3. Just pay attention to my ball guide. You can see it's just about a cup left. And let's just see if this works, 87%. And like I said, if I miss right off the edge of the cup, you guys can just make a micro adjustment. Otherwise, you can utilize my exact adjustment, whatever my percentage adjustment is, and just go that many rings. If 87% works for me, it's going to work for you. It's just all going to be about your alignment. Oh, so you can see it touch the edge of the cup. and it lipped out. So you just need to be just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer on the hole. I was about a cup outside. You need to be half a cup outside. And that will hit the center of the cup, 87%. So like I mentioned, you guys will be able to follow that recipe to a T. Just make sure that you're utilizing that left spin so you can bend it around the stick so you don't actually slam into the pin on that hole. But on this one, just for some fun, I'm just going to blast it down here as far as possible. If you guys feel more comfortable with Bigfoot, feel free to lay up and just kind of suck it in with your Bigfoot. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blast it down here, have some fun. For all I know, I can get this to the wedge range with that, and I didn't even utilize a pin on this one. So let's just see where, nope, it looks like wedge is here. It's probably just a little bit short. If you utilize a pin off the tee, you can get to wedge distance. So that's just for your guys' information. And here's the min line. I'm going to count up from min. That's 10 rings. So it's 20 rings. Here's 30 rings. 35 rings. So about 32 rings for min. So if this is 32 rings for min, here we go, 2.4. 32 rings for min is, what's that subtraction, 17? 17 from max. It's a subtraction. In that case, instead of going from max, we were going from min. And 420 rings. So let's give that a go. Make sure you're keeping the ball guide just a little bit short. It is going to want to try to stretch out just a little bit on you. So as you can see, it's coming through. I missed just a little bit hot. So you have to keep that ball guide even just a little bit shorter than what I did there. Because you're going to see these bounces just roll out just a little bit more aggressively than what you see on the guide. So do keep that in mind. On this hole, guys, feel free to lay back here into this fairway if you want. I'm going to just go for this blasted shot up here. Why not? Just seems like more fun. So I'm just going to blast it off the cart path. Like I said, you don't have to do this, so don't feel obligated to. Just kind of like a fun shot, though. And that's what this tournament setup is all about for me. Just kind of utilizing, doing some cool things. Why not, we'll just put another ball power on top, just so we can make sure that we get up here and land this, get this over to the other side. Like I mentioned, you know, feel free to do this if you want. If you just want to lay back in the fairway, totally fine as well. Ooh. Try not to do what I did there. So I actually missed the cart path. So that should have definitely not happened. That was a terrible shot. So even just a little bit more left this time. Let's see what happens. Dead center this time. So as you can see, we get up here by the green. Just makes for an easy pitch. From this close, I bet we don't even need to play the wind. That's the advantage of playing this up like this. As you'll probably find, we can utilize, and all I'm doing is just kind of cranking up my backspin just a touch. I'm just going to put that ball guide through the hole. Just see if we can get a no-win play from here. So here comes in, and as you can see, right into the middle of the hole. So had we not dumped that first ball in the water, it would have been an easy 999 eagle. So as a result, we only get the birdie, finish with a 15 under. But as you can see, very, very low scores. No reason you guys can't go minus 35, minus 36 on a setup like this, or even lower. Honestly, if you guys want to go and shoot for a really, really low score, feel free to post it. Feel free to tag me in it. I'd like to guys see what you guys are doing with this tournament. Like I mentioned, these are exclusive rewards just for the guys who have used the promo codes. So if you guys have used the promo codes, you're going to see in the rewards section these balls. No matter what place you get, you're going to get a lot of rewards for this tournament. This tournament was set up as a thank you to you guys who have supported me, who have supported Ultimate Golf. The developers, they just wanted to do something extra special for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to join the Ultimate Golf Facebook group. Give the HIP team a shout out so they know that you appreciate what you've seen. Similarly, you can do it to my YouTube video, and I'll try to pass along the feedback for you. But like I mentioned, if you don't see this tournament, make sure that you have a brand new account. If you have a brand new account as a player, you can input the ZAC10 code as soon as you hit submit. I'm not eligible, but you will be eligible if you have a brand new account. Keep in mind, your account has to be brand new within a week. Alternatively, if you've used or redeemed ZAC8 or ZAC22 promo codes, so that's ZAC8 or ZAC22 promo codes. If you've redeemed these in the past, you will automatically see this in the special tournaments. It's automatically going to be here for you. But if you want to start a brand new account, you guys will have the same wins as me. You'll have the same balls, or not the same balls. You have the same wins and the same clubs. So if you guys like what you saw in terms of the clubs that I use, Holy Driver 8, Hellfire 7, stuff like that, you guys want to use some fun, cool clubs that you guys don't have in your inventory now, but you're trying to build up, it's good exclusive look at those clubs. So hopefully you guys appreciate this one. Best of luck out there. Holler if you need anything. Look forward to seeing you guys putting up some low numbers. Take care, guys. See you next time.